Hi everyone, Nadia here, and welcome back. Welcome back home. What I mean by home is a safe, judgment-free space where your truth is acknowledged and all shame is banned. I'm so happy to be back here with everybody. A lot has happened over the last month or so, and I thank you for your patience, and I've missed you all. Home Within You, my memoir, has been acquired by Girl Friday Books, which means that I have the honor and the blessing of working with an acclaimed, highly talented, highly committed, amazing team of individuals, creatively, with production, with marketing, and then with distribution. And it blows my mind, yet it feels so right, and as though it was totally all going to happen and meant to be at the same time. They are perfect for me, and I hope I'm perfect for them. I'm so honored to be working with them. So things are busy here. But I will be mainly spending time with you guys. I also attended a conference in Washington, D.C. for the American Library Association and was exposed to the world of librarians, authors, publishers, and such a vast group of wonderful people in that entire industry, and it was mind-blowing. That was a great honor. And then COVID hit, and it hit hard. My body responds to things like that with anaphylactic reactions and other things. That I can handle. What was the hardest for me, and that I want to share here with you, that I hope will help you feel safe to share here, is it created a lot of internal struggles. It was like all the messages came back again. I am just a body. I am just a body. And it happened like that. I was back at square one with the belief in me, not even noticing. I am just a body. So, what do I mean by square one? I entered treatment at Dee's house, and I met an amazing woman, Miriam Paul. And she asked me, well, what does it feel like? What does it feel like right now? So I'm going to share that with you. What does it feel like to live believing I am just a body and my thoughts? In the program of Alcoholics Anonymous, we talk about character defects: shame, fear, resentment, self-pity, self-pride, and a whole slew of other things. Prior to that, and the ability to even recognize that, I felt like I was running to stand still, yet stuck in bed. My mind kept going and going and going. Then it led self-pity, shame, This isn't really happening, Nadia. You don't deserve any of this. You're unworthy. Maybe self-sabotage. Then resentment for people that couldn't help me, although I thought they should be. Yet I want to go deeper than that. For me, believing I am just a body and my thoughts is not recognizing the core thing that is key to my sobriety and mental health. And that is knowing and reminding myself every single day that my mind is survivalistic. Actually, they're reptilian, and does anything and everything to try and keep me alive, protect me. Actually, to try and keep itself in complete control. That's what my ego mind does. And what does that mean? Attack thoughts. Attack on self, shame, self-pity, attack on others, resentment, fears. If I don't remember where those character defects come from, if I attack myself thinking I am defected in character, that'll just lead deeper down the hole. For me. People may be okay with just doing the basic step work, but not this woman. I struggled with depression, mental health, trauma. I had to go deeper. I had to get spiritual. I had to find out who I really was. And if I forget that my mind is survivalistic and does anything and everything by attacking me and others to separate myself from the only truth that matters. We are all infinite beings, whole, perfect, and complete. All of us. That is our true selves. We're in this body for now. And we're doing the best we can. So I'm going to read an excerpt from the book that my son had. And I apologize for that. It is from a time in my life where exactly the same stuff was happening. Where all I thought I was a body. I had no idea that my true self was an infinite form. I had no idea how my mind would attack myself and others to separate me from that only truth. So I'm going to read chapter 15 from Home is Within You, to be re-released in spring of 2023. This explains it all. The chapter title is, Dear Son, Truth is Your Identity. Somehow, some way, my sister found a healing, safe place for me to get better. The Angels of Dee's House provide a warm and empowering home for women to heal from trauma and related substance abuse. I knew I needed help, always knew it. There was always something much deeper I had yet to identify eating at my soul. I never understood why. I lived a life in constant running to standstill survival mode. As soon as I walked in the door, Angels' wings surrounded me. Real recovery began. It began, dear son. It began. Marian Paul, MFT, is a wise, beautiful older woman. She is one of my angels. She wears colorful, unique garments with grace. She is a lover of life and a giver of love, determined to help women discover who they truly are inside, what real love is. In our first session, she took out a piece of paper and drew 2 huge circles. In one, she said, "This is your ego mind." And in the other, your true self. She said, "The ego will do anything and everything to keep you disconnected and in power." Huh? I thought, what does this woman mean? Aren't I the one who does the thinking? You are not a body, Nadia. You are not your ego mind. She replied, "You are just as God made you, whole, perfect, and complete. Nothing that has happened to you has ever changed that." But I made the bad choices and I screwed up. What the heck is she talking about? I thought. This is a reading or an excerpt from A Course in Miracles that is inserted into the book. Quote, I love this so much. "I am not a body. I am free. Freedom must be impossible as long as you perceive a body as yourself. The mind can be made free when it no longer sees itself as a body, firmly tied to it and sheltered by its presence. The ego holds the body dear because it dwells in it and lives united with in it. It is a part of the illusion that has sheltered it from being found illusory itself. The ego attaches to our bodies." I have a sense of believing in my heart what she is telling me. I want to believe. I have a glimpse of that deep connection to my spirit, the infinite realm I entered in near death. I have longed to return there in all the wrong ways. But me? I was cut off the moment they brought me back to life. Remember? IV line of morphine, poke, 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 you are a body. The childhood memory returned in a dime, also so many times. Drip, 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 the morphine entered my veins and set in motion a physical disease and curse. Tap, 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 my body screams in pain, sometimes subtle, but too often intense. It is a constant, the way I have to live. Like a battered metal vessel reminding me, repeating, "No, no, no, little girl, and for a moment, not for a moment will I let you be. You are mine for the rest of time. I will make you suffer in me." That's my body. I can't ask for another body to continue carrying this soul. I don't have the option others do to quell the pain with a pill. I'm simply a soul in a violated and shattered body that won't shut the hell up. "And you're asking me to believe I'm something else?" I asked her. "That's not fair," I thought. "In fact, it angers me you even think that I can." But where does that get me, dear son? Where does that attitude bring us? I must get past my body and see the truth beyond. If I am not a body, then what is it that I am? I asked her. "You are love, light, warmth, spirit, infinite and beautiful," she said. Ouch. It hurt to even hear that then. Our minds strive incessantly to be in control and shut that one truth out. Everything is a threat to it. It has to send attack thoughts like fear, shame, and resentment in order to stay in control. It seeks to be the one and only thing you think is life, and that is you. But when you see what you really are, you're halfway there. So, that is an excerpt directly from the book, soon to be re-released in spring. I will be reading excerpts here. I would now like to introduce you to a mantra that I've used so many times in Kundalini Yoga. Actually, before I do that, I see there's a lot of people here. I want to open it up now to anyone there who might need a safe space held for them, who may have had a hard day, week, hour, with attack thoughts. Maybe they come in the form of depression. Maybe you've even had a flashback. Maybe you're believing all that you think it marked on you. Is anyone out there, or would you like to share, how did you attack yourself today? Hi, John. I need my glasses. Oh, you guys are wonderful. Love that beautiful face and smile. Thank you. So John, Howard, Aaron, Victoria, Steve. So many here. There were others. If you want to give an example of how you've struggled, we all can give examples. I'd like to open it up to that. Hi, Victoria. We can walk around all day after waking up for the day with attack thoughts on self and others. When I was at the conference in Washington, D.C., and the COVID, I believe, hit, and my body started hurting incredibly at the airport. When I reflect back, I was less observant of my mind. I was in my body. And the self-attack thoughts were, you don't deserve this. Meaning moving forward with this wonderful accomplishment of having home within you being acquired. But I also became insecure and fearful of those that love me. So I began attacking others. And that's what we kind of do throughout our day if we're not aware that we're not a body, because then we're not aware that we're not our thoughts. If any of you would like to give an example, Aaron, it's good to see you again. I want to still offer that here. There is a mantra in Kundalini Yoga that I run to when I can become aware that I'm living just in a body instead of observant of mine. So there is our infinite selves, our bodies, and then a home in between. We are infinite spirits, whole, perfect, and complete. Actually, up here. We're in our bodies, but right here is a home within. That we can tune into, that I tune into every day to remind me of a safe, judgment-free place where, yes, my own pain or fears and all that are acknowledged. Shame is banned. And I can tell myself, I will not attack others as best I can today, nor myself. I will remind myself of that home within and live right here safely and observant of mind, knowing the only truth that matters. That we are all whole, perfect, and complete, infinite beings, and we do the very best we can in a body that has a mind that merely tries to separate us from that truth. Rama Dasa is a beautiful mantra. And it's an easy one to play. And I can send it to anybody here that would like it. Ra, sun. Ma, moon. Da, earth. Sa, infinity. All that is infinity, I am thee. Sun, moon, earth, infinity. All that is infinity, I am thee. Hi, William. So this is a mantra that I use to remind myself that I am not a body, nor the thoughts my mind makes. So that I can go throughout the day remembering my mind is reptilian and survivalistic, and it is merely trying to separate me from the only truth that matters. I see others are joining here. So I welcome you. I welcome you here to Home is Within You. And I encourage you to listen to what we talked about. I'm going to enter now into what is a 13-minute meditation that helps me, again, to remember I'm not a body. You are not a body, nor the thoughts your mind makes. You are an infinite being, whole, perfect, and complete. To live free and sober and have mental stability, at least for me, I had to remind myself of my true self, and then the fact that my mind was separating me from that only truth. That is a home within. That is a home within that has helped me stay sober. It has helped me with chronic pain. It has helped me with depression. In so many different ways, you also can find that home within. You don't have to be all here in spiritual realm, or all, you'll go nuts if you're all living, running to stand still in body form. We can find a middle ground. So I'm going to begin this. It begins with singing and then goes into a whisper. So it's Rama Dasa. And then it goes back to singing and then into a whisper. It's a beautiful, beautiful mantra and song. Again, if anyone out there needs space to be held, I'm here for you. Please instant message me if you ever need space to be held for you. I encourage everybody to check out the Linktree, sign up for my newsletter, but most importantly also on Fridays at noon, there will be weekly soul advocacy. And that will include how this very concept that I'm talking about can actually be applied in the real world, meaning people can be treated as human beings that are in the system. People can be looked at as whole human beings that are in the system. And that we could look at each other. Various professionals will also be interviewed: trauma specialists, legal specialists, chronic pain specialists, fellow sufferers of addiction. But I'm going to tell you how being your own spiritual advocate and doing the work here I talked about today to find a home within will help you in every way. If you have a home within, you can stand up and face a court, face others. So also join me on Friday. Okay. Opening it up still for others that might need some space. Okay. I'm gonna start the meditation mantra. Okay? Join me and listen or sing along with me. Just take some deep breaths. Few deep breaths. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose, filling the belly. Fully exhaling out. Another deep breath. Sun, moon, earth, infinity. All that is infinity, I am thee. Sa se so hum. Da sa sa se so hum. Sun, moon, earth, infinity. I am thee. Da sa sa se so hum. You are whole, perfect, and complete, an infinite being. An infinite being. You are not this body. Sa se so hum. Rama da sa sa se so hum. Sun, moon, earth, infinity. All that is infinity, you are the da sa sa se so hum. Rama da I'm holding a safe place for you now. Da sa sa se so. There's no judgment here. None. None. Da sa sa se so hum. Rama da sa sa se so. I see you. I see your true self. You are not alone. Sun, moon, earth, infinity, all that is infinity, you are that's your true self. I see you. There's nothing to be ashamed of. You are not a body, nor your thoughts. You are infinite, whole, perfect, and complete. Your true self lies in a home within you. Turn there to the home within you. This safe, judgment-free place where your truth is acknowledged and shame is banished, and you find this strength within. Your home, your home is within, right here in this space within. Waheguru is Guru Waheguru Guru Das Guru. Taking a deep breath in and fully releasing. Waheguru. Hooray. Alleluia. Yay. Waheguru. Guru Waheguru. And we thank Guru Ram Dass because he carried down the chain of learnings and teachings. Guru Ram Dass is in the golden chain of Kundalini Yoga teachings. That's why at the end of the song that is said. I know we're here for a healing chat. Kundalini Yoga really saved my life. So in addition to some honest healing chat earlier, opening this up to anybody there that needed some space to be held. And now this meditation. I want to thank all of you who joined me tonight. I thank all of you. I encourage you to stay connected with me on Instagram. Message me directly. Share your thoughts. Share your wisdom. Share your struggles. This is a safe, judgment-free space that draws upon what is a fearless, timeless, formless reality and nothingness and everything in infinity. That is where we come from. You are whole, perfect, and complete beings. Here, we can talk real, honest chat about how our mind screws with us, attacks ourselves, attacks others to separate us from that only truth. There is, please, no shame in being a soul doing your best in this body. You are doing your best in this body. Your soul is still the same. I love you all. Please join me on Friday at noon for some soul advocacy, where we talk about how this work can change the world, or one person at a time. Join my newsletter and stay in touch, okay? I'll be here next Sunday at the same time. Love you all. Sat Nam.